consider supporting us on Patreon for just $1 or more per month. The link is below in the description. Hey, what's up everyone, Kim here with today's RB4 DLC review. In this video we're looking at the Of Mice and Men pack number 1, which contains 3 songs of the band. Also, I had some guitar problems during playing some of the charts, and I heard that that's another problem with the new update. So, just great job, Harmonix. You have just shit and pissed all over your own bed.
Now you've got to wake up, sweetheart. You're gonna be late for school. Oh, you wet the bed. Why can't I have a normal child without these problems?
But are the songs of this pack any fun to play? Let's find out. The first song is Back to Me, and the only song of the pack that isn't an old Rock Band Network song. The drums should start with the intro beat, which also returns after some of the choruses. It's a slow tweet beat on the green cymbal, with some real fun pedaling. The choruses are very similar, just on height with some simpler pedaling, but still very fun. The first verse is riddled with long breaks, and just a few kicks, snare and cymbal hits, before you get a hi-hat roll that lasts until the first chorus. The second verse is luckily a lot more fun. It's a mix of double snare hits, kicks and rolls on the toms and snare, which after a while turns into a slow tweet beat on the hi-hat, with a ton of fast double kicks between the hits. The beat after the second chorus is also very similar to the intro beat, just adding some double kicks into it, and after that you get some fast triple kicks in a slow 4/8 beat. I must say that every beat but the first verse was a lot of fun in the chart, but that beat did hurt the chart quite a bit, which is the reason why I give the drummer shot an 8 out of 10. The bass shall start with the intro riff, which again returns after some of the choruses. It's a mix of single note strumming, changes and hammer-ons, which was actually pretty tough. The whole first verse is just a 12 measure break, and the choruses are just a continuous stream of slow alt strumming, while the second verse is also alt strumming, just with breaks between them. The rest of the chart is also pretty alt strumming heavy, but it's not hard in the chart, so it's a good practice song to learn how to alt strum better. I give the bass shot a 6.5 out of 10. The guitar chart is very similar to the bass chart. The intro riff is the same, just adding some chord strumming into the mix. And the first verse is just long chord strumming, while the second verse starts the same, but becomes a slow alt strumming section, with breaks a while into it. The choruses are a mix of slow, normal and 3/5 chord strumming, with short and semi-short sustains on most of them, while you also get some alt strumming a few times. After the second chorus you get some signal changes, until you get chord alt strumming again, before the guitar solo starts, which is pretty simple. Overall this chart was pretty fun, but the verses wasn't all that, which is the reason why I give the guitar shot a 7 out of 10. In summary, Back to Me is good on all the instruments, the drums especially. The bass and guitar shot had some boring verses, which did drag the score down a lot. But I still recommend you to check this song out, which is why I give Back to Me by Of Mice and Men a total score of a very good 7.2 out of 10. The second song of this pack is called Second Sebring, and the drum should start with a tweet beat on the green cymbal, without much pedaling, until it changes into a tweet beat on the hi-hat, with kicks on every hit. This repeats a couple times in the song, and you also get some sections with double snare hi-hat hits, with a kick between each of them. You also get some triple kick sections in the 2/8 beats, as well as slow continuously pedaling. This chart can be a little bit hard at some sections, and I think you need some leg stamina to deal with it. But when you do, then this chart will be a blast to play from beginning to end. I give the drum shot a 9 out of 10. The bass should start with a few green strums, with a long break between them, until you get some strumming with tempo changes, before these 2 riffs repeat. A lot of the chart is these 2 riffs, but you also get some long sustains, and single note normal strumming and alt strumming here and there. In the second half of the song you also get some single note changes, which last for a while until you get to strumming again. To be honest, this chart wasn't super interesting, but it wasn't boring either, and there is a lot of riffs here. But the breaks and long sustains did hurt it quite a bit, and I give the bass shot a 5.5 out of 10. The guitar chart is luckily a lot better, starting with 3 chord strums and a lot of single note strumming right after that, which a little bit into this turns into slow chord strumming before the 2 riffs repeats like in the bass chart. This chart does have the long sustains from the bass chart as well, but they are both single note and chord sustains, which doesn't help a lot, but maybe a little bit. The alt strumming from bass chart also returns, and the two riffs in the beginning does returns a couple of times in the chart. You also get this real tough section that is a mix of normal strumming on C notes and chords, with 3-note alt strumming mixed into it. There is one section that you get some C note changes, and a section that you get a continuous stream of C note alt strumming. But other than that, it's not much else. I give the bass shot a 6.5 out of 10. In summary, second and Sebring is super fun on drums, okay on bass, and just good on guitar. I would recommend you to have some leg muscles to play this song on expert with drums. But if you have the stamina, then you will love that chart. I give second and Sebring by Of Mice and Men a total score of a very good 7 out of 10. Song 3 is called Those in Glass Houses, and the drum shot starts with a pretty tough fill, before you get double snare cymbal hits, with fast and continuously pedaling for a long time, until you get a lot of tough fills again. There is, like in older songs of this pack, a lot of pedaling in this chart, and you also get more fast continuously pedaling, and sometimes it changes the tempo in the middle of it, while other times you get slower continuously pedaling. There is one section that you get a 2-hit beat with triple kicks, but there is so many beats in this song that I won't talk about them all. Just be prepared for a lot of tough fills and pedaling. I give the drum shot a 9 out of 10. The first half of the bass chart got a mix of fast signal changes, strumming, hammer-ons, short sustains and 3-note alt strumming. Yes, it does change a lot, but that's more or less what you get in the first half. The second half of the song is alt strumming on a green note with long and short breaks between them, and nothing else. The first half is pretty tough because of the 3-note alt strumming mixed into everything else, but the second half is just uninteresting for the most part, and that did hurt this chart. I give the bass shot a 5.5 out of 10. The guitar shot is very similar to the bass shot in the beginning, just adding some chords into the mix, which has made it a lot harder. In the chorus you get a lot of fast signal changes, mixed with some hammer-ons and chord changes with sustains. The rest of the chart is again very similar to the bass chart, just with the added chords. The only difference is that you get some slower signal changes at the very end of the song, which did make the second half of the song more interesting than the bass chart. But overall this chart was pretty tough, and I think if you are good enough that you might not like the alt strumming sections towards the middle parts of the song, but I still give the guitar shot a 7 out of 10. In summary, Those in Glass Houses is pretty good on guitar, okay on bass, and just amazing on drums if you are good enough. If not, then I think you will still enjoy it on hard. I give Those in Glass Houses by Of Mice and Men a total score of a very good 7.2 out of 10. So, all of the songs of this pack was really good on drums, pretty good on guitar, but only Back to Me were any good on bass, while the rest was just average. If you are a good drummer and guitarist, then I think you should check this pack out for sure. And that is the reason I give the Of Mice and Men pack number 1 a total score of a very good 7.1 out of 10. But that's all for today's review. If you found the video helpful, then make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more open videos in the future. Check out some of our other videos here, and tell us your thoughts of this DLC single in the comments. Thank you as always for watching, and see you next time in the next video.